Hello! And welcome to Busy Vlog. Today we're at
Brussels Comic Con.
And we're very excited. We're going to meet Brad and Fiona.
Brad.
Chucky.
Yeah.
So we're going to share that picture right now because we're going to make it, but I think it's going to be very crowded and everything.
Yeah.
So here are the autographs and pictures.
Yeah.
So are you going to join?
I'm very excited.
Very excited. Yeah. Are you going to join us this adventure?
I'm going to.
Ooh.
Are you?
Go! Run! Yeah. Looking at something beautiful?
I'm finding a present for Chibba.
Well, Chibba doesn't know about this because this won't be online for like ages because fax has to be first.
But we don't know.
So you don't know. Maybe the viewers know. I'm gonna look with you. In just a second.
Oh, we're waiting.
Oh Jesus, your nose was so close, sorry.
Jesus.
I got my eye on this one. Okay, so how would you think the meeting was with Brad and Fiona?
I was nervous at first.
You were nervous?
Yeah, it's Chucky, you know.
Was it like
One in a lifetime.
Were you more nervous with Brendan Fraser than this?
Well, with Brad I was crying.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, with who were you more nervous? With
I think with Brendan,
With Brendan, yeah.
But Brendan is like a different kind of genre actor than
Jungle
Brad.
actor?
Genre.
Genre actor.
Sorry.
Yes. Although
Brad is more like the horror
that's true.
kind of
But
stuff.
the Mummy officially is a horror.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a fantasy horror.
Well, we're
But yeah, that's okay.
we have seen too many horror movies to be scared.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, that's true. So we already showed you some booths, and now we're going to the Q&A session of James Marston's. And after that,
We're going to Brad and Fiona.
yeah.
You ready, back?
Yeah.
Please welcome to the
stage,
James Marston! Welcome! Hey, beautiful people. Honestly, look how excited these people are. This is incredible.
Hey, before we get started, can I ask a favor?
You can ask whatever favor you want.
Okay, I like to take a little video of anyone who's doing cosplay of any show that I've been in, and then I film them and put them on my social media. This is gonna be fun.
Yeah, the best way is do it completely unnaturally like that.
Like that?
Like you're about to like jagger
now I
it.
feel like God.
Yeah.
All right. So I like to give them a big round of applause at the end of my little video on my Instagram, which is where you guys come in. Can you, like when I say action, can you raise your hands and scream like your team won the cup or whatever you. I don't play regular games.
Good,
so
good sports reference.
I'm not a sports. No.
Guys, you know what
I
to
don't play
do.
football.
You're excitable.
I do
You're
martial
happy.
I'd like to be in the video as
Why
well.
don't you applause like James Masters is on the stage? Yeah. I love how you just took direction with no effort, and also you all started to stop and went, no, we'll go again. Absolute professionals. We love you.
Oh yeah.
Welcome to Brussels. First time?
No, I think it's like my third time.
Oh, nice.
I love Brussels.
Yeah.
Like, Brussels, the people of Brussels, there's a lightness, there's a humor, there's a fun in Brussels, which I think comes from not being too arrogant. I was talking to some people in line, and like, I'm from the US, so I know about arrogant people. And it's really annoying, you know? And it really keeps, I think, people from being very happy very much. And in Brussels, people are just kind of, when I say humble, I mean kind of wise, in that if you don't take yourself too seriously, life can be fun. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah, so like, I'm a goofball. I do not take myself seriously. Like, I'm an actor, so I'm like basically a clown, a professional clown. So there's no reason to take myself seriously. So when I come to Brussels, I'm like, oh, I fit in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brussels by nature.
What?
Brussels by nature.
There you go. Exactly. Yeah.
When you obviously found out, were you approached for the role or did you audition for it? At what point did you read the script and see this part and go, this is going to be part of something big?
Because you were season 2, am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you sort of knew of the show before, or were you cold on it? Yeah.
Kind of. Like, I came down to Los Angeles about 6 months prior, and I had told my agent that I would take anything, that I was not proud. I didn't come down to Los Angeles to prove that I was a good actor. I already did that in theater. I didn't care about getting a little golden statue or something. I was here to feed my family, because I had had a son and I was a theater actor, and you don't make enough money to be a dad if you're in theater. And so I came down here to prostitute myself, I told them. And I was like, I'll be the new Alf. Like,
Yeah.
I'll be Urkel. I don't care. I need money. And my agent was like, oh, I love you. You know, we're gonna make money. And so when then they called me up and said, do you want to audition for Buffy the Vampire Slayer? I was like, no, I saw the movie. Horrible. But then they said, this is a television show. It's different, and it's very good. Why don't you watch it? It's on tonight. Why don't you watch it and call us back? And I watched 15 minutes of it, and I called them back. I was like, holy shit, this is amazing. Get me on right now. But apparently they had been looking for a Spike for like 6 months, and they hadn't found anybody, and they were 3 days away from shooting. And they had no one. So apparently they scraped the bottom of the barrel. Seriously, like calling everybody, and then they found me.
Again, I know this is the same with all these types of shows, but that role is so yours. To think that anyone else to do that, that's
Did you already have the bleached hair, the white?
No. They told me that they wanted the Sid Vicious of the vampire set.
Yeah.
Right? Sid Vicious was in the Sex Pistols, right? And I'm like a punk rocker. I'm like from the 70s. I saw the Clash. Like, we destroyed the Cow Palace, man. We destroyed the Cow Palace when we saw the Clash. We ripped it up. So they said, we want Sid Vicious. I'm like, no, you don't. And they're like, what? I'm like, no, you don't want Sid. Here, I'll give you Sid so you'll know that you don't want him. This is Sid Vicious. Girls like me because I've got a pretty face and beautiful figure. I said, Sid was a moron, man. Like, Sid didn't play on the album. He ruined the tour. He broke the band. He was an idiot. You don't want Sid. You want Johnny Rotten. And they're like, for God's sake, we just want punk rock. I'm like, okay, fine. And so they spray painted my hair black because that's Johnny Rotten. It's also Sid Vicious. And it didn't look good. And at that point, the hairdresser was like, I'm so sorry, James. There's only 2 colors in true punk rock. It's either jet black or bone white. Like purple and pink and blue, that's glam, and that is not punk. So we're gonna have to bleach you, and we only have 2 days left, so we're gonna bleach you one day and then bring you back and bleach you again.
It's a long process, I can tell you that. Yeah.
Right, so the first one hurt a little bit. The second one the next day, that hurt bad.
Right on the scalp?
Oh, wow, yeah. That was not fun. Yeah. That
Suffered for your art.
What?
You suffered for your art.
I fucking well did, man. Yeah. We bleached it every 8 days.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So your hair was nice and soft?
The hair was fine, but the scalp, man.
I was going to say, it's like dandruff if it peels.
Oh, yeah. It just
Yeah.
comes off in the comb, like.
Yeah, it's like having a sunburn on your head.
Yeah. But like on the bottle it says, only use this every 6 weeks. It is not safe to use more often than that. And I'm playing a vampire, and a vampire's hair does not grow because you're dead. So you can't have roots. So every 8 days we were pouring bleach on top of the blisters from the last week's bleaching for like 9 months.
At any point, are you like, I should just got a wig?
No,
He's just thinking, I wish I was the new Alf.
No, I look.
But my question is just, what was your favorite part about Spike, or your favorite part about playing him?
My favorite part about playing Spike, I swear to you, between the words action and cut, I was in heaven every time. And as soon as they said cut, I had to come down to earth, and it was always a bit of a letdown. But I will say one of the sweetest things was slagging off Buffy or Angel. Like most of the other actors, like if you're playing a secondary role in any television show, most of your lines are, what do we do now, Buffy? Good job, Buffy. Everyone, follow Buffy. Oh dear, Buffy's not here. What do we do? You know, stuff like that, you know. And then it comes my turn, I'm like, oh, shut up, Buffy, you stupid. We're all gonna die, you know. That's just a sweet place to be. And then I fall in love with Buffy, and I'm starting to say, oh, would you like a cup of tea, Buffy? Oh, sit here, Buffy. Would you like to sit in my lap, Buffy? Oh my God, you know, it was just not quite as fun. And then I go over on Angel, and I'm like, oh, baby.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ruin his day every day. So yeah, it was kind of being the side character, like a different kind of side character that doesn't have to be nice. Yeah.
That's great.
Hi. So I wanted to ask you if you had a song in mind that would define Spike as a whole, like a character theme song.
'Cause I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby. If you think about it, her name is Noelle, Buffy. I had a dream about her, she rings my bell. I got gym class in half an hour, oh how she rocks. In kids and tube socks, and she doesn't know who I am. Okay, and then Angel. Wait.
That was really good.
Her boyfriend's a dick. He brings a gun to school and he'd simply kick my ass if he knew the truth. He lives on my block. He drives and I walk, and he doesn't know who I am, and he doesn't give a damn about me. 'Cause I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby. I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby. Listen to Iron Maiden, baby, with me. Ooh. Yeah.
Oh, chills on the ooze there. Well done.
I can't believe you all know that song.
Everyone knows that song. Also, a 200-year teenage dirtbag as well.
Right?
Yeah.
First of all, I really like your music, and what's your favorite scene in Buffy?
My favorite scene is actually on Angel when I kicked his ass on his own show.
Yeah.
That's kind of the stroppy one. My favorite scene in Buffy is the final one, where Buffy says, I love you, and he says, no, you don't, but thanks for saying it. Because to me, and this may not be how you take it, but how I took it was, the Spike is saying, Buffy, you can't love me. You're too good for me. You are above me, actually, because I finally have gotten a soul, and I can see clearly what kind of person I had become. I was horrible. I was killing innocent people all the time. I'm a fallen person. And I think that that's the first time you see that he's self-aware, that there is actually the potential for him to actually grow up. And I always thought, after that scene, I was like, okay, there's hope. So I think that he's going to go out into the world and he's going to figure out what to do with this new soul of his. And as soon as he feels like he deserves her, he's definitely coming back for her. And they're definitely going to end up together. And then I read the comic books, so I was like, I'm right! But that was my favorite scene.
Amazing. I'm really sorry, we've just been told we have to wrap up because we have to let you back in the convention, yeah. No, but we'll get
All right, guys, you guys are fabulous, man. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you are. Well, yeah. We'll make the appropriate noise to show you how much we appreciate it.
Welcome.
Make yourselves comfortable.
Oh yeah, I put some water on in case you're thirsty as well. Welcome.
Well, hello, Brussels.
Yeah, they've been very excited. This Chucky doll has been here so much, absolutely terrifying me. I have a horrible thing about dolls, and so it's been absolutely terrifying. Do you ever get used to seeing stuff like that?
Dourif, yeah.
No.
I find the tiny Chuckies actually kind of more disturbing than the bigger ones, because it seems out of context somehow, or you can like stick, you don't know where they are. It just seems wrong in a way that I can't quite put my, so anyway, the little ones are really the creepy ones.
Oh dear. But previous stuff aside, are you enjoying Brussels? Have you been before? Is this your first time?
Well, no, neither one of us. I did a movie here a bunch of years ago.
Can you hear us? Yeah?
Yeah. I did a movie here a bunch of years ago, and Fiona was like 5, so she may not remember Belgium as well as I do, but I was here for 3 months, so I saw a lot of Belgium. And I loved it. And still do.
This is the 80s? You were here in the 80s?
Yes.
Was that before the Euro and the EU,
It
right?
was before the Euro.
Yeah.
Good knowledge.
Yeah.
Good knowledge. Yeah. We do this a lot together.
Some. Yeah, we've done, I guess we've done about 5 or 6 of them.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
This is the most like
said 5 or 6,
father-daughter thing
yeah.
ever, so you like, come on.
She bosses me around a lot. So I'm used to it.
Did you, because like obviously you were acting before you were born. Is it just a natural thing for you to go into this?
I went into it actually pretty late. I think I was raised around the industry, like raised in Los Angeles, but I didn't become an actress or really start to pursue it until I was like 23. I used to produce documentaries for like the History Channel, like, I mean, they were silly. It was like, if aliens existed, what would be the physics or something? And then like a kid who doesn't know anything about physics would try to research what the answer to that was, and I was that kid.
That's the majority of podcasts I listen to.
Yeah, exactly. I was like that. But I always imagined that maybe, I got the opportunity to take an improv class and then did it, and it feels like flying. It's like one of the most exhilarating things I could do. And I was like, if I could make a living out of doing this, it would be great. It took me forever to make a living. I was like a bartender for 14 years or something, but now I'm working. So it was a slow progression, but I ended up doing it. I think, was your first movie One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest? Do I have that right?
Yeah.
Really? That was your first? What a horrible, unknown.
I know, it sucky beginning, but Chucky made up for it.
But speaking of like, let's go into the Chucky thing. Like, obviously that's in the 80s, all that sort of genre of film was just beginning and stuff. When you took that role, did you think it was going to be as many films and as many series down the line?
Of course not.
Yeah.
It was like, I didn't think it was going to be, I thought, do okay. be interesting, but I didn't think it was going to be as successful the first movie as it was. I think everybody was surprised by that.
But it hit that sort of early sort of 80s, like real resurgence of monsters and horror, and became like an iconic, face in the whole horror genre.
There was a movie called The Incredible Dr. Five, which had all these elaborate, ridiculously elaborate murders in it. And I think that was the first, that was the beginning of the genre that Chucky came out of. Just before that, everything was still very serious horror, where like, this is really happening, which nobody ever believed. So.
Was there any sort of, because obviously now Chucky is, his mannerisms and his voice, everything's very iconic. Was there nearly any other version of that voice that you did, or anything different?
It took place in Chicago, the first movie, and so I kind of made the accent Chicago, but Chucky couldn't be really a real person.
Yeah.
I didn't approach Chucky in the way I would normally approach a performance. I wanted to make him kind of generic bad guy, but specifically terrified of oblivion, of the idea of suddenly not being there at all.
Oh wow.
Because I find that a scary thought.
Yeah, it's a really good way of approaching it. When did you become aware of child's play, like a Chucky?
I mean, it's been there. I guess I was 7 when, and I don't have many memories before it. So I think I was like pretty aware it was a thing by the time I was in middle school, high school, because boys or kids would talk about it and be like, "Oh, she's Chucky's kid," and that made me like a little bit cooler than I was. And my birthday is the day before Halloween, so my birthday parties were always Halloween, and he'll do the laugh once a year. He'll never do it for you guys. I know you've asked, I'm sorry. But he would only do it for me once a year, and that was on my birthday. So, and everybody was excited. So.
I mean, it is exciting, but also a terrifying present. Hi, happy birthday. I'm just gonna put chills in your spine.
Yeah. It's funny though, actually, I was in Los Angeles like 3 days ago, and we did there's mazes, the Universal Studio has mazes, and we went in the Chucky maze, which was a big deal this year, and it felt like home, or I can't even describe it. I was trying to figure out what it felt like, but I was going up to these stalls and I was like, oh, it's like a knife and bloody, and I was just like, oh, it's my family, I love you.
Everyone watching like, oh.
Dad.
Yeah, the real reason we have a couch here is because this will become therapy. Yeah.
But anyway, I guess it's always been there. I've always been grateful for its fun, fucking weird fun thing about it.
But how did you then later on get involved in the franchise? What was the route to that? And what was that like for you to see that as well?
I was like 28 or something, and I had done a season of True Blood and a couple. I'd been an actress for about 3 years, and done a little, like a few things here and there. True Blood was probably the biggest thing I'd done, and they gave me an opportunity to audition for the older sister. I was working in some fucking state. I was in the middle of nowhere. And anyway, I did an audition. The creator, Don Mancini, who I actually didn't know but I had met before, was like, you should put yourself on tape for the lead. And then I did that, and it was immediately pretty clear that there was a big interest. It was really scary for me, scarier than anything I'd ever done, because nepotism is absolutely a thing. I have no doubt about it. But it was really scary to try to prove myself on such a public stage with something that's so close to my identity and family. And also, I hate everything I do anyway. But I've gotten better as I gotten older. But it was really scary, and I had no idea how popular Chucky was. I didn't get it. And then after it got out, I was like, oh my god.
You're just like, oh, this is where Dad's laugh comes from.
Well, I just didn't realize that the Chucky fandom is so dedicated.
And Brad, were you just like, I told you so?
I was just proud of her.
That's lovely.
I mean, when your daughter, and she did really, really well. I mean, I thought her performance was very clear and very real. I believed her, and there's, as Don Mancini said, there's something about Fiona that makes you think that the kind of weird things that happened in the movie could really happen to her.
Yeah.
You too, Dad.
I believe your soul could go into a doll. We have to let you go back because you guys are so busy.
And you got a photo shoot? Yeah.
You got photo shoots and everything. But these guys are here for the rest of the day, so please.
And I just wanted to say, this has been one of the loveliest cons. I feel like I've just had so many great, kind of enthusiastic, cool people that are really trying to speak English well too. Anyway, I've had a really good time. So just wanted to
Thank you for your
guys.
effort in terms of talking to us. Because I know it's been hard because we should speak French, we should speak Flemish, but we don't.
And also, his dad is French. I realize we're not in France, we're in Belgium, but whatever. That's it, that's all.
So
Just dropping him in now.
all you need is get cast as a Belgian and you'll go method and you'll get cracked in a week.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. But yeah, we're going to let him go. So, you know what to do, guys. We love having wonderful people down. We're going to hand over to the cosplay.
Twee camera's.
What?
Nice. It's nice.
It's nice. It's a butt.
We're still looking.
Finger on the butt. Yeah.
We're still looking.
Yeah. Well, look at the craftsman's work of this thing. I mean, it's amazing. And actually, people can understand now because the thing is blocking the music and the sound and everything. It's awesome.
Well, I love the costume. I love the dedication.
Yes, dedication.
We're gonna do a silly thing. Yay! Yes, you're all gonna join in. We're gonna do a Polonaise, a Star Wars dance. Yay! So, I'll move here and forced audience participation. It's really amazing. I'm gonna do, je vais faire la même chose que j'ai fait hier. I'll do the same thing that I did yesterday, which is, I'll stand here like this. And then, I wait until enough people join me. J'attends jusqu'à ce que assez de gens me rejoignent. Venez. C'est maintenant ou jamais. 1, 2, 3. As soon as we reach 20, the music will start. Maybe you're in the back. Peut-être vous êtes tout à l'arrière et vous sentez qu'il y a quelque chose qui se passe. Donc, en Star Wars, rejoignez-nous. On fait la queue leu Star Wars. There's more people to join us. It's musical, it's silly. You can sit there and be ironic about it, but you can also join in. Get over your pride, get over yourself. You're at a Comic Con, really. Who's taking himself seriously? Join in. We'll make 4 minutes of fun. Spider-Man. More people, yay! 10. It's even a Spider-Man. Will Spider-Man join in? Then we know.
Yes,
He's so responsible. It's amazing. There's even a Star Wars character more. Let's count something. General Grievous. We are combien on est? Hoeveel zijn we? Pablo, hoeveel? 15. 5 more people and then we just begin. 3, 2, 1. Give us the music. Oh. La la la. Sha la la. This is it. Venez, rejoignez-nous.
We're home, and we're actually very tired right now.
Yeah.
So we're going to do this quick. I hope you like the Q&A sessions. Unfortunately, the camera has a problem, and that's why the whole thing is like this. So sorry for that. We're looking for a new camera. And what did you buy?
Well, I buy 2 stuff.
Ooh.
I bought like a Terrifier.
Terrifier. Ooh.
And I bought Sammy's bar.
The Holy Ho bar. That's from Trick or Treat.
It's not many I bought, but yeah.
It's still something.
The most of the money goes to Brad and Fiona.
Yeah.
Like the autograph and the photo shoot. So
yeah. So Fiona was amazing. We didn't really said anything about Fiona. Only go like, how was it to meet Brad? And that's all we said. Fiona.
Was very nice.
Yeah.
So we were like starting a whole conversation about. Yeah.
And she wanted to keep us.
Yeah.
But of course, that's not possible. No. She wanted to have a long conversation with us, but we already had a 20-minute conversation with her while signing, so...
But the autograph, and then the photo was like,
hey
guys.
And then she started the conversation again. I was like, oh no. But
people are waiting behind us to get the photo. Like, yeah, but she was very nice.
Yeah, she was very nice. I didn't buy anything. I didn't know if I already said it, but yeah, the autograph and the pictures.
Yeah.
And we did the pictures together because, we're great horror fans together. And also, it's cheaper to do that. And yeah, it would be a great memory for us.
Yeah.
So for the next one, Dutch Comic Con maybe. And if you click over here, you will find facts. Over there, I don't know, Belgium Comic Con maybe. And if you liked the video, give a big thumbs up.
Leave a comment.
Consider subscribing.
We will see you next time.
Bye bye.